The world is full of wonders, natural and of human creation. Some rise from the earth, sculpted by millennia of wind and water. Others, like great steel and concrete trees, are born from human ingenuity. In the heart of Toronto, a city that hums with a quiet and steady energy, stands one such creation. The CN Tower. It is a slender, elegant spire that pierces the Canadian sky. It does not impose itself upon the landscape with brute force. Instead, it stands as a graceful sentinel, a silent observer watching over the bustling life below. It is a testament to what we can build, a needle pointing towards the heavens, inviting us to look up and wonder. Today, on this crisp autumn day of October 6, 2025, the air is clear, and the sun casts a gentle, golden light. The tower seems to call to us, not with a loud declaration, but with a quiet promise of a new perspective. From the ground, it appears impossibly tall, its peak often lost in the soft embrace of low-hanging clouds. It represents a journey, a vertical migration from the familiar streets to an unfamiliar realm of air and light. This structure is more than just a feat of engineering. It has become a part of the city's very identity, woven into the fabric of its existence, much like a great mountain defines the region in which it stands. The CN Tower offers a unique opportunity. It allows us to step away from the intricate ground-level details of human life and see the larger patterns we create. It is a place of pilgrimage for those who seek to understand the scale and scope of a modern metropolis. From its base, we feel our own smallness in comparison, a humbling reminder of the grandness of our collective efforts. It is a place of quiet contemplation, where one can marvel at the intricate dance of the city, the steady flow of traffic, the constant rhythmic pulse of millions of lives unfolding simultaneously. The tower waits, patiently, for all who wish to see the world as the birds do. Our journey begins on the ground, amidst the familiar sounds and sights of the city. We walk along the clean, wide pavements of downtown Toronto, the tower growing ever larger in our field of vision. It acts as a compass, a fixed point in the urban landscape, drawing us closer with each step. The air carries the gentle hum of the city, a distant siren, the soft rumble of a streetcar, the murmur of conversations in dozens of different languages. This is the Symphony of Toronto, a diverse and harmonious blend of human activity. The tower rises above it all, a silent conductor orchestrating our path towards it. As we draw nearer, the sheer scale of the structure becomes truly apparent. The concrete base is immense, a solid foundation anchoring this giant to the earth. People from all corners of the globe mill about, their faces turned upward, cameras and phones in hand, attempting to capture the impossible height in a single frame. There is a shared sense of wonder here, a collective pause in the day-to-day rush. We are all here for the same reason, to ascend, to see, to experience something extraordinary. The entrance is wide and welcoming, a gateway from the horizontal world to the vertical one that awaits us. Entering the building, the sounds of the city outside give way to a calm, managed quiet. The space is vast and modern, designed to handle the gentle flow of visitors with effortless grace. The light is soft, and the atmosphere is one of polite anticipation. We are guided along a path that tells the story of the tower's construction, a fascinating prelude to the main event. It speaks of the vision, the challenges, and the remarkable human effort that went into raising this monument. It is a reminder that even the most awe-inspiring structures begin with a simple idea, a blueprint, and the dedication to see it through to completion. We move now towards the elevators, the vessels that will carry us on our vertical safari. There is no sense of hurry, only a growing excitement. We stand with our fellow travelers, a temporary community united by a common purpose. The moment arrives, the elevator doors slide open with a soft, satisfying hiss, revealing a cabin walled with glass. Stepping inside, we find our place by the window, our portal for the journey ahead. The doors close, sealing us in a capsule of quiet anticipation. For a brief second, there is stillness. Then, with a motion so smooth it is almost imperceptible, we begin to rise. The ground floor falls away. The world outside the glass begins to transform. The ascent is graceful, a deliberate climb, like a bird catching a thermal updraft. As we gain height, the scale of our world begins to shift dramatically. The people below shrink to become tiny, moving specks. Cars reduced to small, colorful beetles. Buses reduced to small, colorful beetles. The glass walls remove any sense of confinement. We seem to float up the tower's concrete spine. We pass the rooftops of neighboring skyscrapers, now below us. Toronto unfolds beneath us like a vast living map. The neat grid of the streets, the pockets of green parkland, the clusters of residential neighborhoods, a mesmerizing spectacle of complex urban geometry. In just under a minute, a mere 58 seconds, the journey is complete. The upward motion ceases as gently as it began. We have traveled 346 meters. The doors open to a breathtaking panorama that commands our full attention. The city spreads out below. The lake glints in the distance. The horizon stretches wide. We have arrived, standing at the main observation level. The real experience starts now. Stepping out of the elevator is like stepping into another world. The first thing that strikes you is the light. It is a different kind of light up here, unfiltered and immense, pouring in through the floor-to-ceiling windows that encircle the entire deck. Your eyes take a moment to adjust to the sheer brightness and the vastness of the scene. And then, you see it. The view. It is not something you look at, but something you are immersed in. A 360-degree, uninterrupted vista that stretches out to a horizon so distant it seems to curve with the earth itself. It is a moment that stills the mind and quickens the heart. The initial feeling is one of profound awe. The city, which moments ago was a towering presence, is now a miniature world at your feet. The sounds of life, the traffic, the construction, the energy, all of it is silenced by the thick glass and the immense height. Up here, there is a deep and pervasive peace. The only sounds are the gentle murmurs of other visitors, a collective whisper of amazement that travels around the circular deck. You are detached from the hustle and bustle, an observer in a serene sanctuary, watching the silent, intricate ballet of the city unfold below. Your instinct is to walk slowly towards the glass, to press your hands against its cool, solid surface and peer down. The height is dizzying, yet exhilarating. Directly below, you can see the Rogers Center, its white dome like a giant shell on the ground. Next to it, Ripley's Aquarium, a dark, geometric shape surrounded by tiny, moving figures. You feel a unique sense of connection and disconnection at the same time. You are looking down upon the very streets you just walked, yet they seem part of a different reality. It is a powerful shift in perspective that is both humbling and incredibly liberating. The sheer expanse of it all is what is most captivating. As we begin our slow circumnavigation of the observation deck, we turn our gaze to the north and the east. This is the heart of the urban landscape, the dense core of Toronto's downtown. From this vantage point, the city's other skyscrapers now appear as a clustered forest of glass and steel. They rise to meet us, but none can match our lofty perch. We can see the intricate details of their rooftops, gardens, swimming pools, mechanical structures. Looking directly north, our eyes follow the straight, unwavering lines of Yonge Street and University Avenue as they carve paths deep into the city's fabric. These major arteries are like rivers of movement. We can see the green canopy of Queen's Park, the distinctive architecture of the Royal Ontario Museum, and the grand buildings of the University of Toronto. To the east, the financial district gives way to older neighborhoods and new developments. The Don Valley Parkway winds through a green ravine. In the distance, Scarborough stretches out, a vast patchwork of rooftops and trees. Turning our attention southward, the view changes dramatically. The intricate man-made geometry of the city gives way to the vast natural expanse of Lake Ontario. It is an inland sea, a boundless sheet of deep blue that stretches to meet the sky at a crisp, clear horizon. On this calm day, its surface is like polished glass, reflecting brilliant sunlight. A few sailboats drift lazily, their white sails like tiny specks of cotton. Nestled between the city and the lake are the Toronto Islands, green crescents, lagoons and beaches, ferries gliding, and Billy Bishop's quiet choreography of planes. The harbor bustles with freighters and pleasure craft, The waterfront threads parks, condominiums, and public spaces, proof of the city's bond with the lake. The contrast between the urban grid to our north and the gentle curving shoreline to our south is striking. Gazing across the water, there is profound peace. On the clearest days they say Niagara's mist, and even New York State's shore can be seen. Today the horizon is a sharp, clean line. As our journey around the deck continues, we now face west into the afternoon sun. Dense high-rises give way to spread-out neighborhoods. Exhibition Place, its historic halls and modern stadiums, then the long green of High Park. The sun descends, casting long shadows and bathing west-facing facades in warm light. An interplay of light and shadow softens the city. Highways flow in near silence. Far off, Mississauga's skyline rises. The region's true scale unfolds. Millions of stories linked by roads and transit. As afternoon progresses, the west becomes the stage for sunset. Orange, then pink, then purple. The city shimmering as 1,000 windows catch the light. There comes a point in the journey after you have circled the deck and taken in the views from every direction when you simply stand still. You find a spot by the glass, lean against it, and just watch. The initial excitement gives way to a deeper, more meditative state. It is in this stillness that the true magic reveals itself. You are suspended in a bubble of silence, high above the ceaseless motion of the world. You feel the gentle, almost imperceptible sway of the tower in the wind. It is a subtle reminder that this immense structure is not entirely rigid. It has a life of its own, breathing and moving with the forces of nature. This feeling connects you to the engineering marvel that is holding you safely in the sky. You are not just in a building, you are part of a dynamic system, a partnership between human design and the natural environment. The sense of security, combined with the dizzying height, creates a unique feeling of serene exhilaration. You watch silent dramas below, a ferry gliding, a train leaving Union, a flock of birds in formation. From this perspective, the world seems orderly and calm. Pressures fade in the vastness of the panorama. It is a mental reset, being present, being observant, being at peace. Sometimes to understand the world, we must step away, find a high, quiet place, and simply watch it turn. Our time in the sky must eventually come to an end. The journey down in the glass elevator is a gentle re-entry into the world below. As we descend, the miniature city grows, rising up to meet us. The buildings regain their towering stature. The cars become life-sized once more. The familiar sounds and energy of the streets slowly return. Stepping out, there is a lingering sense of having been somewhere truly special. The world looks the same, but our perception is subtly, beautifully altered. The CN Tower is far more than a tourist attraction. It is an experience that connects you to the heart and soul of Toronto. Its geography, its history, its vibrant, living presence. It reveals the magnificent interplay between urban development and the vast natural landscape of the Great Lakes region. It is a place of wonder, of peace, and of perspective. To visit Toronto and not to ascend this remarkable structure is to miss a vital part of what makes this city so unique. So, I extend a gentle invitation. Come to this wonderful city. Come and stand at the foot of this gentle giant. Feel its pull. Take the journey upwards, and let the world unfold before you. Find your own moment of stillness by the glass. Watch the silent dance of the city. It is a simple, profound experience that will stay with you. A memory of light, height, and boundless horizons.